You have heard about the cancellation of international exams in countries like UAE, Kuwait, and Bahrain. Let me explain the situation clearly and tell you exactly what you should do now. First, what is actually happening? Exam boards like Cambridge and Pearson Edexcel have canceled the June 2026 exam series in some countries. Instead of having a final exam, students will now be assessed using a portfolio of evidence, which means your school will use prior mock exams, prior assignments, and classwork to assess your grade. But here's the key point. Not all schools will handle the situation the same way. Some schools will rely on prior work, and others will decide to run a new exam. And this is very important. If your school runs a new exam, it will likely happen earlier than expected. Not in May, but possibly mid-April, which means you will have 2 to 3 weeks less preparation time. Also, these exams could be conducted online, and you need to take this really seriously. If the exam is online, the school will likely use proctoring software, which means you will need a laptop or a desktop with a camera, and you will be required to look at the camera throughout the exam. And all your surroundings will be monitored. Any unusual movement could be flagged. From experience, this system is not easy. Typing answers, drawing, using a calculator on screen, all of this is harder than a normal paper exam. Now, this is the most important advice I can give you. Make sure you understand what exactly your school is doing. Ask them clear, specific questions. For example, ask them what is their plan of assessment. Are they going to use portfolio, new exam, or both? When is the exam exactly going to happen? Is it going to be online or in person? If online, what device can you use? Is it laptop? Do you need a camera? Will you be monitored all the time? How do they prevent cheating? What happens if you are flagged? And also ask about the format of the exam. Is it going to be multiple choice, written, or both? And how are they going to handle diagrams, graphs, and how will you use a calculator? Asking the right questions now will save you so much time later. But after you ask all these questions, I need you to shift your focus immediately. Your priority right now is exam preparation. That means focus on solving a ton of past papers, practice under timed conditions, solve the last 6 to 7 years of past papers because your school will likely use those. And just as important, minimize distraction. This is not the time for overthinking, for comparing yourselves to others, following rumors on social media. I know the situation is not perfect and it may not seem to be fair. But at the end of the day, what will make a difference is how you use the time you still have. Stay focused, ask the right questions, prepare seriously, and you will put yourself in the best possible situation no matter how the system works.